Today is day 5 of the conflict in Ukraine, and along with shelling and airstrikes and mortar fire, the battle is also being waged online. Ukraine's Minister of Information has said a Russian cyber attack shut down several Ukrainian banks and government websites. And we've heard the appeal from Ukraine asking the world's hackers to come to the country's aid. For more on Russia's cyber warfare capabilities, we are joined by Daniel Tabak. He's the CEO of cybersecurity firm Cytelligence. Welcome to your morning.
Thanks for having me on.
The Russian attack on Ukrainian websites is what's known as a distributed denial of service attack, or DDoS. And it's nothing new to the cyberspace. Essentially, bots are used to bombard a server with traffic until it's forced to shut down. Why is it so difficult for Ukraine to defend against that?
This has been a long tactic of various hackers and government operations over the past 20-plus years. One of the reasons it's successful and it's the weapon of choice is that it's fairly easy to actually perpetrate and execute. What we're seeing today also, these attacks don't have to actually take place and originate out of Russia, as an example. They can have pinpoints around the world using other people's infrastructure and servers that have been compromised or hacked before. So it's very easy to redirect all those billions of packets into a particular territory and basically shut them down. It's also very difficult to track until many days or weeks or months later because of where it's coming from and the actual IP it's originating from.
Countries all around the world have cyber intelligence because there is cyber warfare. How do you expect Russia to ramp up its cyber strategy as this war progresses?
I mean, when we're looking at this particular conflict, when you look at countries such as Russia, they have been preparing for this type of warfare for quite a long time. When you look at the way their defenses are set up, and this is what I call, we're only discussing the publicly available information, you look at the pinpoints around the globe, because again, what we're going after is not just military operations. There are many groups within the Russian Federation that are state-sponsored and basically private groups that have been given the green light to operate as they see fit. It's very difficult to track those groups as they're basically unknown. The world has uncovered a couple of those groups during many ransomware attacks. Again, you have Fancy Bear, and you have different type of groups, Cozy Bear. I know the names seem to really be correlated to the Russian Federation, not too much undercover, but these are groups that are perpetrating crimes on an annual basis in the billions of dollars with their hacking operations, their hacking organizations, and they're demanding heavy ransoms to their data to be released and not encrypted.
Canada, Australia, and at least 6 other European nations will provide what they're calling cyber assistance to Ukraine. What can Ukraine's allies do to help defend it from Russian cyber attacks? I like to think of them as cyber soldiers fighting in this war.
Absolutely. Again, and when you look at Ukraine as a country, while they do have some great cyber capabilities, they are limited due to numbers. From a supporting role, many of the countries that want to help really are sending cyber expertise. They're joining the cyber army. The beauty of it is it can be done remotely. Not everybody actually have to be deployed. So that's very helpful. When you look at targeted attacks, and this is notorious for this type of conflicts, it's telecommunications, it's government websites, it's banking, basically shutting off any access to the internet by the conflicting country. So we really need to be assisting in a supporting role from an expertise to deflect those attacks, prepare proper infrastructure that can actually redirect traffic somewhere else once it gets attacked and defaced or put down.
And, of course, misinformation is another one of those weapons of war that they use in the cyber world. Daniel, thanks for being with us today. It's good to get that explanation.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.